The way Arsenal are moving, I may as well order my paintball gun now because I am going to get shot multiple times. Yes, people, then welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my transfer show. I hope you are all blessed and I hope you are all well. I want to say thank you again for the love I've been receiving, the comments and the views as well, and the subscriptions as well. I appreciate it absolutely from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to make sure I keep staying on point to give you the transfer news that you deserve and that you want to see. Before we get into the transfer news I have for you now, make sure you like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into this video right now. Martin Zubimendi, is he coming in or not? I released a short yesterday, so I don't know if everyone has seen that short, but if you haven't seen that short that I released on my channel, it was about Martin Zubimendi and him saying that he hasn't actually had a medical yet and that he's still potentially waiting for Real Madrid to call him. I'm going to read you the quotes that I have here. This was yesterday. My future is going to be a long summer. I don't know how it's going to end. What if Xabi Alonso calls me to join Real Madrid? I've always said he was my idol and it was a privilege to have him coach me at Real Sociedad B. I'm going to get the actual article pop up for you now, what he said around Xabi Alonso. I've always said that he was my idol, and for me, it was lucky that he was able to coach me in the reserve team in a very important year. He loves Xabi Alonso. I'm also going to tell you what he said about the Arsenal medical because he was on a beach last week. It's an example of what surrounds football. Many times I wake up in the morning and read things that I didn't know I had done. That was a clear example. It's true that I don't take it very seriously. But anyway, I uploaded those photos to emphasize a little that it wasn't exactly the reality that was happening. This was the fact that apparently he was scheduled to have a medical last week, or he's scheduled to have a medical soon. He said that he's not having a medical yet. It was also released that yesterday that Real Sociedad don't actually want to. I've already brought this news to you that Real Sociedad don't want to actually confirm the deal until July for accounting reasons, because their physical year starts on the 1st of July. So whether Zubimendi is coming in or not, we don't know. But if he does come in, it won't be until the 1st of July. But what if Real Madrid do make that call? What happens then? Gunners, are you worried about this? Let me know. Arsenal did release their list of players who will be leaving at the end of the month when their contracts expire at the end of the month on June the 30th. But before I get into that, just a quick message from my cousin. But wait a second, people. Hold on a second. This not right. 99% now subscribe. Yo, this video now move to you subscribe. Me I go wait. You subscribe? We can't forward now. You done it? All right, let's go. So this is the list on the screen for you right now so that you can see who is leaving. You can see Butler Day is on that list. You can see Jack Henry Francis is on that list. Obviously, we know Jorginho is going to Flamengo. We know that Neto is returning to Bournemouth. And look, the two at the bottom. Raheem Sterling, we already know that his departure was confirmed. His loan spell here was just abysmal. Arteta didn't use him as much, and when he came on, he didn't do much when he came on Sterling, so he's going back to Chelsea, and he's now Chelsea's problem again. But the one at the bottom, Kieran Tierney, this one hurts the most because out of everyone on that list, for me, he's been one of my most favorite players that I've seen come into Arsenal in the Emirates era. Honestly, brilliant left foot, brilliant professionalism. Would work hard. I mean, the pictures of him just, like training in the snow, tucked in, short sleeves, proper baller. And they gave us all. The only reason why he's not signing or staying with the Arsenal is because of injuries. Injuries destroyed his career, and then we just moved on with the likes of Calafiori, Zinchenko at left back, and now Miles with Skelly. Arteta doesn't see a place in the team for Kieran Tierney anymore, and I feel like we should have kept him on. But those are the players that are actually leaving at the end of the month. And most notably, Kieran Tierney is on that list. And Kieran Tierney, I wish you well for the future. One player who could still potentially leave Arsenal at the end of the month, but his contract is still being discussed. And that is of one Thomas Partey. And this was released this morning. It says here, and I quote, confirmed, Arsenal are in ongoing discussions with Thomas Partey, Mikel Rosiak, and Chloe Kelly over contract extensions at the club, with all three of their current contracts expiring at the end of the month. We know that Barcelona do want Thomas Partey's services. So what's going to happen with the Ghanaian international? Will he stay or will he go? Is there a bit of brinkmanship between the two, between the player and both clubs, seeing where he's going to be playing the most or where he's going to get the most money? Because right now he's going to leave at the end of the month. He knows that Arsenal want him. Barcelona also want him. So where is he going to end up? We're just going to have to find out. This we will definitely find out very, very soon. What do you think about this, Gunners? Let me know. Yesterday, I brought you the news around Joan Garcia and his move to Barcelona is all but completed because this came out from Fabrizio Romano today. Joan Garcia will become a new Barcelona player next week. Plan confirmed. Agent agreement done with the goalkeeper on 5-year deal accepted last week. Formal steps to follow. Barcelona informed Joan that the 25 million release clause will be paid to Espanyol next week. Here we go soon. We know Arsenal dropped out the race a few days ago because they decided that the fact that they have David Raya, they're not going to come in and spend 25 million euros on another keeper. So does this mean that it's time for Karl-Heinz to step up? It's your time, potentially. He was on loan in La Liga last season at Valladolid. He was on loan in La Liga last season. Lord of mercy. Anyway, but is it his time to step up? Because I don't see Arsenal going to buy another backup goalkeeper if we've got one in our ranks that actually had a good loan last season at Valladolid. Could be so wrong. And if I've butchered that, let me know. But as we know, Joan Garcia is not coming to the Arsenal. Is it time for Karl-Heinz to step up? Let me know in the comments below, Gunners. Also, another exit that is set to be confirmed is Marquinhos. He's going back to Brazil to join Cruzeiro in a 2.5 million deal. One thing that is actually key about this one, that Arsenal have actually put in a sell-on clause in his contract. So if he's sold again, we will get a little percentage of that. And you know, when he signed, he scored his first goal in Europa League, but he was never going to dislodge Saka from that white right wing position. And then he went on loan to Norwich, and now he's come back and he's left permanently to join Cruzeiro in Brazil. So that's Marquinhos out. So that's all the exits confirmed today. So who is coming in? Well, like I said, I don't know who's coming in. Zubamendi, we're unsure about. And Sesko, we're still in talks. The reason why I haven't spoken about Sesko or Gyökeres or any strikers today, because I haven't got any new information for you. Because a report came out yesterday, but I'm going to read you the report that came out a few days ago first, that I reported with you. This was on May the 30th, right? Negotiations between Arsenal and RB Leipzig have begun regarding Benjamin Sesko. A few days ago, there was already a meeting between executives Schaefer and Berta in London. It remains unclear whether Arsenal are able to afford the full package. Discussions are currently ongoing about a possible payment structure. The release clause is set over 80 million euros. Gyökeres is still high on the list, but the current focus is on Sesko. And this was released yesterday by Florian Plettenberg again. As exclusively revealed, Arsenal have entered concrete talks with the RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. Berta has all the information regarding the release clause, payment structures, ECT. So far, Arsenal are the only club in direct contact with Leipzig. Manchester United have shown interest in the player, but have not made yet contact with Leipzig. So I've already told you that Barcelona in the race to sign Sesko, Chelsea, Man United, all these teams are already in the race. This is just recycled news. This is why I can't give you more on the striker front, because it's only recycled news. We're just in talks. We're just talking, and I don't know who is actually going to come in. So I wish I could actually give you more news on that, but I can't, people. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens on the striker front. So that's it for the video. I said at the beginning of the video I might get shot, and the reason why I might get shot because I made promises that I thought that these 5 players, Saka, Lewis Skelly, Nwaneri, Gabriel, and Nwaneri, were all set to sign their contracts. They haven't signed that yet, and I said I'm going to shoot myself at each one that doesn't sign. And we've known and we've heard in the last couple of weeks, in recent weeks, that Skelly has not necessarily stalled, but negotiations over his contract going well. I said we would definitely sign Gyökeres. It looks like we may sign Sesko. So that's why I may get shot, because I said if these things don't happen that I said to you that I think will happen, then I'll shoot myself, because I can't be giving you news and make you believe something that isn't real. It's not right. So we'll see what happens. Nothing's confirmed yet, so I'm not getting shot yet, so relax your skin. But anyway, people, that's it for the transfer show today. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hopefully tomorrow or later on I can give you some breaking news and let you know who exactly is coming in. But right now, it's just talks. It's just concrete talks. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as you could have. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow. Love and guidance, people. Peace.